Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. So today I will be showing my escape room. It has taken quite a while for me to finish it, and I'm honestly really proud of it. There's going to be bloopers at the end of this video for fun because I have never put one of them into my videos, so that will be quite the treat. So in this video, you're going to want to stay tuned because there will be a release date for the escape room. You can participate, a little preview of questions just to get you guys started and get a feel of the story, a little bit of backstory about how I created it, why I created it, my thought process, and a lot more. There's definitely a lot jam-packed in this video. Thank you guys for the recent support on my videos and the channel as a whole. We're now at 78. I believe our goal was around maybe 85 for the end of summer, somewhere around that, so we're getting pretty close to our goal. But anyways, without further ado, enjoy the video. Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. So today I am showing my escape room. A little of background information. I've been working on this for around 6 months now. It's been one of the biggest projects I've been doing. So this is really going to be a big video for me. So there were a couple of parts that I did to make this escape room. So it's kind of like layer by layer, building that up to the final product. And I have 4 parts actually. The last one isn't really a part, but we'll keep it there. So the first part is the planning. So before doing any sort of escape room, anything with a storyline, maybe a script, or if you're an author and you're writing a book, you need kind of like that background knowledge before you start working on it. So for me, first off, I had to think of a storyline. So when I first wanted to make an escape room, I had to think of what it was going to be about. In this case, it's about Mars, since there's actually going to be a Mars launching pretty soon. Us humans are getting advanced enough to the point that we're not going to be able to just go to the moon, but to Mars as well. There's already rovers there, and we're going to get there really soon. Astronauts are going to be up there, jumping on there, and there's a lot of things that we need to experiment with. So some of the things were like water sources. Due to rovers, we now know that there is supposed to be a water source up there, and I've just found outer space and astronomy really interesting lately, so I've been doing that. So next, I need to continue thinking of the storyline, who the characters are going to be. In this case, I had 2. I won't actually be saying much about this since I will be releasing it pretty soon and there's going to be people, and I want them to get the full experience. So next up is the riddles and puzzles. So along with the storyline, I have kind of things to go along with it. So let's say you're in a dark room, right? And there needs to be a riddle that can get you out of there. It's kind of in that sort of style. And there's also sections. So section 1, 2, so forth. And stating the basic knowledge of rules and the game in the introduction and a bit in the outro as well. So basically what you need to know if you're doing this is you're going to basically have 45 minutes. You get a maximum of 3 hints, and you can use them throughout that time. That's basically pretty much it. Just enjoy the game and look through the storyline, figure out all of the riddles and puzzles, and you'll beat it. So part 2, further investigation. So that was a creative title. Character likability and interactions. So when you're coming up with a character, you don't want it to just be kind of like plain. You want it to have some sort of feeling to it. You can relate to the character, and those characters interact with other ones through dialogue or monologue when they're speaking to one person or 2. And audience interaction. So sometime throughout the Google form /escape room, I had questions that were kind of free. For example, this one, favorite thing about astronomy. That one's not really a riddle, it's kind of just, what do you guys like? So that I get to know you guys a bit better. So next up is fun question. Again, that's kind of sort of the theme with audience interaction. Also fun questions like, oh, this is a question that's gonna make the audience laugh, or maybe it's gonna make them relate in some sort of way. And feedback all the way at the end. I'm gonna have to scroll down quite a bit here. There's a lot of stuff in this actually. Right here. Oh, we're scrolling a lot here. This type of stuff. That's the feedback stuff. So you guys get to give your responses in the end, and I will, based off of that, maybe make even a couple more things in the end. Whisper. So next up is I give more basic ground knowledge. The functions of hint giving. So when can you guys get hints? And how do you use those hints? What type of hints are they? Are they going to help us along the way? That type of stuff. There's also time limits and also photos to make it a bit more interactive. And labeling parts. That's a job for me. I had to label all the sections, all the parts. I had to describe a lot of things, work on all the riddles and storylines. Now up to part 3, which is testing. So testing is, well, that's the name of it. You're basically just testing. So sometimes I test it myself to make sure that I would actually have fun doing it myself, so that I can see if other people would have fun as well. Sometimes I hand it to friends and family and ask them to test it, see how long it takes them so that I can find a better time limit. So originally I actually had it at an hour. It actually took people individually just 30 to 40 minutes, which is really not that bad. So I lowered it to 45. I might even lower it to 30 because, I need to add more questions too. And a new section or a new part also means more testing. There's just a whole lot of testing, a whole lot of seeing if this is right, if my grammar's correct. I have to spell check a lot of stuff. And when I'm testing, I need to ask myself, does it feel genuine? Does it feel like this is an actual experience that other people would enjoy? And does it feel like semi-realistic? What type of theme am I going for? And the last part 4, is releasing it. Now, this part has a lot of things to it because I have a lot to say about me releasing this to the public. Again, I've been working on it for a very long time, and the reason why is because sometimes I feel really productive, and sometimes I'm just like, I don't want to do this anymore. And I also have a lot of projects to work on. I've been working on scripts, and I have other stories as well. This is going to be releasing on the 9th of July, which is basically just in about 1.5 weeks, depends on which day this releases on. But yeah, so it's going to be releasing. I guess I can have a link. We'll see who wants to participate in it. But the main people are going to be teens who participate in virtual club meetings. So that's going to be the Band Aid Teen Center, basically. We have meetings. Now we have them from 2 to 3 and 3 to 4. So during those times, if we have a club, then this is going to be substituting for it. It also depends on how long it takes us, and then we might continue the club after that. And everyone is welcome to unmute, share their thoughts, type in the chat, whatever you need to do to solve it. Everyone has their own opinions, and sometimes different people have different ideas, and sometimes they're right, sometimes they're wrong. When this video releases, I don't know when this is going to be. The escape room is going to be open really soon. So I'll give you guys a couple of sneak peeks just to help you guys out just a little bit. But this was made with Google Forms. So I might have a link in the description down below. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I'll give you guys a little sneak peek of some questions that I think are hard, kinda, so that you guys can kind of figure those out and think about them, share them on the day of the release. But before that, these are the basic rules. There's 4 of them. Have fun, there's a time limit, you can look for hints, and basic knowledge. So I'm gonna leave on this screen for a bit, and then I will be back. Okay, this one's not really hard, it just takes a long time, but I love the style that I used to write this. So there's this guy called the Riddler, I'll give you that much, and he's kind of just talking in his snake language. Every time there's an S, there's 3 of them. It's quite cool. I've been released from my tomb and will start to hunt once again. They said I was not right for the job, but oh, how they were wrong. I conquest. Oh, this is fun. Okay, anyways, next one. I will do maybe one more after this one. And that's gonna be it, because I don't want to give you guys too much of a head start. And this one, bit of humor here. If you don't understand, then you don't understand. But this is a very pretty much common saying? I would think so. That's about a bus driver and a doctor in love with the same woman. The bus driver had to leave for a trip, but before he left, he gave the girl apples. Her name's Sarah. And, well, why did he give her apples? I don't know. Does she like apples? Who knows? And these are some pictures that I put. There's a lot of pictures, actually. Did it from our interaction. Well, this one's kind of scary. But yeah, I mean, if you look at the scroll button on the right over here where my mouse is, it's took a really long time. Yeah. Anyways, that's all for this video. I will have a screen at the end telling you to subscribe, all that good stuff. Anyways, see you guys later in another video. Bye! Hello again. So, I really don't know what to say for these things. I should probably work out some sort of system for that. But anyways, check out these 2 videos. The one on the right is the In-Club teens doing a spicy ramen noodle challenge. It was honestly really entertaining to watch. I really enjoyed it. And on the left is the self-expression photography contest. So we basically took a bunch of pictures and we put it onto a video for you guys to enjoy. It was quite fun to make the photos, and it's definitely, oh wow, look at what's happening on the right there. It's quite entertaining. Anyways, make sure to subscribe and watch these 2 videos that I recommend. Okay, so a bit of background information. This took 6 weeks. Wait, it didn't take 6 weeks? It took 6 months! These are the rules. There is actually 5 of them. It's not too difficult. Oh gosh, Abigail, you keep messing up the numbers. Why do you keep doing this? So there's fun questions along the way, like this. What's your favorite thing about Astra? Why can't I pronounce this word? Oh my gosh. So this riddle here is kind of just funny. It's about how a bus driver gave Sarah apples after he left for a trip. And why did he give Sarah apples? I don't know, Abigail. Why are you asking me? Oh, look at him. He's such a happy dinosaur. Oh, he's so cute. Oh gosh, that looks scary. Bloopers. Woo! Thanks for sticking to the end. Those were some bloopers I had along the way. I mess up my words quite a lot. There's still some bloopers like within the video that I did not edit out. But seriously, like, this guy right here, super scary.